What's going on, family? This is Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. We're going to continue with Grudge Match, Volume 18. Now, the man you're looking at right here is a phenomenal lightweight. He became champion when he defeated Ike Williams. He was a phenomenal fighter out of Harlem, New York. And his name is James Carter. Jimmy Carter was born December 15, 1923 in Akron, South Carolina. He died September 21st, 1994. He stood 5 foot 6.5 inches and weighed 130 to 145 pounds. He was managed by Willie Ketchum. Now, Jimmy Carter was an outstanding boxer. He would train at Gloves Gym, located on 116th Street in Harlem. The same gym where you would find the great Sugar Ray Robinson, Holman Williams, and many, many others. You would also find him at Stillman's Gym. There you would find Sandy Sadler, a very good friend of his. And Jimmy Carter was a master at skipping the ropes. He was a dynamic puncher on a heavy bag. And crowds would gather around Jimmy Carter in that gym to watch him hit the heavy bag. He would have perfect timing and precision. Beautiful footwork. Dynamic jab. He was a fascinating fighter. He would spar and basically knock out everybody he sparred with without trying. He would fight great fighters such as Ike Williams, Don Jordan, Patty DeMarco, Wallace Bud Smith, Art Aragon, Del Flanagan, Lou Solis, Tommy Campbell, Percy Bassett, Carlos Chavez, Georgie Argual, Harold Jones, Del Flanagan, Glenn Flanagan, and Charlie Riley. Now, he would lose the title eventually to Wallace Bud Smith. Wallace Bud Smith was a fascinating fighter himself. But the fight that he would want the most, he would want to become champion of the world, and he would have to defeat the great Ike Williams in order to do so. And Jimmy Carter, I heard stories about him personally from my grandfather. You see, my grandfather lived on 106th Street and 3rd Avenue in Manhattan. And Jimmy Carter used to come around to see a young lady by the name of Lulu Bell. And all the young kids respected my grandfather, respected his hustle. And on the way in to the building one day, my grandfather asked Jimmy Carter to come upstairs and see him. And Jimmy Carter would come up about 10 minutes later. And my grandfather said to him, "I understand you're fighting Ike Williams." He said, "Yes, I am, Hammy." He said, "Do you think you can beat him?" He said, "I'm going to beat Ike Williams." He said, "Look, you got to understand something. I need to know for sure if you can beat him." You see, my grandfather used to bet on fights. And Carter would say, "Hammy, I'm telling you, I'll beat Ike Williams." And my grandfather said, "That's all I need to know." And sure enough, on May 25th, 1951, Jimmy Carter would get his shot at the great Ike Williams. He didn't like Ike Williams because Ike Williams would beat up Sandy Sadler in sparring. And Jimmy Carter was very, very good friends with Sandy Sadler. So the moment would come, on May 25th, 1951, and Ike Williams would face a young Jimmy Carter. From the tip of his toes to the tip of his nose, he's every chick's pride and joy. Got a knocked out style and Jimmy Carter and Ike Williams would face off. And Jimmy Carter would go straight to Ike Williams. And Ike Williams would try and box because he was a master boxer. Outstanding jab. He knew how to move right and left. Get off the center line. But Jimmy Carter had one of the best jabs in the lightweight business. And he knew how to snap the jab and how to feint the jab, how to up jab. And the timing just happened to confuse Ike Williams. And all of a sudden, Jimmy Carter would hit him with a 1-2, and Ike Williams went down like a fallen tree. And the crowd couldn't believe it because nobody could beat Ike Williams. Ike Williams was just a phenomenal lightweight. He took it to Bo Jack. He took it to a lot of great fighters. But he couldn't handle the jab of Jimmy Carter. And this was the problem. And for that reason, Jimmy Carter would be the new lightweight champion of the world in 1951. And it was a stunning to the entire arena. Because this was the same year that Joe Louis would be knocked out by Rocky Marciano. Ezzard Charles would become the heavyweight champion of the world when he defeated Jersey Joe Walcott. And now Jimmy Carter would be the new lightweight king by knocking out the great Trent Thunder, Ike Williams.
It's magic. The stars desert the skies and rush to nestle.
Ike Williams was a phenomenal lightweight champion.
It's magic.
I have him on my top 10 lightweights of all time. Jimmy Carter was a fantastic lightweight. Salute to Jimmy Carter. Salute to Ike Williams. Two great lightweights. But Jimmy Carter did not like Ike Williams for the beating that he put on his good friend, Sandy Sadler. And he admired Bo Jack. That was a war.
How can I explain those rainbows when there is no rain? It's magic. I tell myself these things that happen are all really true.
Salute to these great fighters. Great fights will never be forgotten, and great fighters will always be remembered. On the Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. Ike Williams has to be consulted by the referee as a great fighter. Jimmy Carter becomes the new lightweight champion of the world.
These things that happen are all really true.
Fascinating fighter was Jimmy Carter. Salute to Ike Williams. Trent Thunder.